Hey everyone, we are doing a little full moon reading today. Well, when you're seeing this, we'll be doing it today. This is actually for the June 29th full moon that is coming up. I believe this is in Capricorn. And a lot of people have talked about how this full moon is a lot about the figuring out where you want to be and where do you want to be growing when it comes to career, when it comes to life, how you want to work, what's your dream life looking like. That's kind of where this full moon is going. And so what I'm going to do is kind of do what I would normally do during a full moon, which is a full moon reading, where I have a certain amount of questions, about 5, that I usually ask for the full moon to give me some sort of insight. And so for this video, it's for the collective. We're going to see collectively what is going on and where it is for some of you, where this reading may resonate. Maybe otherwise it may not resonate, and that's okay. Not every one of my readings is going to resonate, but I wanted to do this full moon reading specifically because of how much it is going through a lot of life changes, a lot of career changes, a lot of working around and doing certain things. And what I want to do with this reading is to go through and basically figure out what's going on for the collective when it comes to these questions, and then also ask, because Mercury Retrograde, it starts tomorrow too. It doesn't end until mid-July. So it is kind of a all hands on deck kind of full moon, if I would put it that way. So we're going to do this little reading. So the first question I usually ask is, what has manifested since the new moon? Now, for some of you, even if you didn't do anything for the new moon, there is still, you can still manifest things. Things can still come about. Things can still happen. So, collectively, let's see. What has manifested since the new moon for this collective? Okay. We have 10 of Cups here for manifesting since the new moon. The next question I usually ask is, what truth has come to light? Now, since from the new moon to the full moon, you kind of have a cyclic period. From the new to the old, everything is filled up and you're releasing, and then it comes back to coming back to the new, starting something new in the new moon, which is usually your manifestation period, and your full moon is your releasing. So this question asks, what truth has come to light for the collective since then? What has come up and been gone? That's shown up. So what truth has come to light for this collective? Start that over. And sometimes it's my own doing when it comes to the shuffling. So, what truth has come to light for this collective that needs to be shown for the full moon? So we have 9 of Wands and 8 of Swords. So I'm going to put those here for that question. And I'm going to go through each of these questions, kind of explaining why I'm asking it. And then we'll do a collective reading of what's being shown. The next one is, how can I release? Now, releasing can be in very different ways. You can burn things off, you can wash them away, you can bury them, let it go to the wind. This is asking, how can the collective release what it's holding back? What does this collective need to release that is holding them back? we have strength coming out. I feel like there's another card. Yep, there it is. Six of Swords. Next question is what opportunity is coming? This full moon, you can, like I said, it's similar around career, work, growth. So what sort of opportunities are coming for this collective? Let's see. Four of Cups reversed. That was my own doing. There's the card. Or that's supposed to come out. Try this again. Opportunities are coming for the collective. Opportunities are coming. Page of Pentacles. Now, the last thing I usually ask are just extra cards, things you may need to know for the full moon that not necessarily was answered right here. So if there's anything else the collective needs to know, what else does the collective need to know? Got the Chariot. And then the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So, there is our reading, and so I'm going to cut for a second and then kind of gather my thoughts on all of this and then come back with the reading. We are back with the reading. So, our first card is what has manifested since the new moon. So, let's see if it'll focus. Yep. Is the Ten of Cups. So what I'm getting from this card is that the Ten of Cups, you have manifested a happier life. There has been some changes where it comes into your home life, what you call a home. And the thing about home is that home can be defined differently for everybody. Depending on who you're with, where you are, what you're doing, where your home is different for a lot of people. But with this card, it's saying that home for you has basically turned into a safe place for you. Somewhere that has made you feel good, has made you feel calm, has allowed some joy and happiness to actually fluctuate and not really fluctuate, but kind of flow into your life. That maybe wasn't there as much as before, but is now, because you're starting to culminate like on this turtle. He's got a little house on his back. Like right there. He's got a little house on his back. And even though he's moving slowly across the way, he still has his home with him. And that home that you've now created that is bringing you joy is also giving you that stability that you may need. The next card or cards is what truth is coming to light. Now, we have both the Nine of Wands, that sounded like night, it's 9. And then the Eight of Swords, the bird in the cage, and then the kind of sad giraffe. Now, with both of these cards together, it immediately asks for your boundaries. The truth has come to light that maybe your boundaries haven't been as strong as you thought they were. Maybe a new person has come into your life that has tested your boundary over and over again, or has broken them. And in both of these scenarios, they're asking you, or both of these cards have now asked you, what are your personal boundaries and what are you going to do to fix that? And the thing is, when you have your own boundaries, setting your own boundaries, and it's something that even I'm still working with myself, is you have to figure out where your morals and values are with your boundaries. What is something that if someone were to cross them, that you immediately, cut that off. You say, no, this is not what's going to happen. Or you are not going to talk to me that way. Or you are not going to act that way to me. Both of these cards ask that, but there's a thin line between finding your boundaries and then closing yourself into a cage. Which the Eight of Swords kind of mention this, because you see like down here, the Eight of Swords, if I don't drop the card, there's swords coming up into the cage. And the idea is when you have your own boundaries, where does that line of these are my boundaries before it's everyone's out to hurt me and I'm gonna just put myself into a cage and close off? There's kind of that thin line there, because there are times where your boundaries may just close you off completely. And you think, well, that person touched the boundary, basically brushed against it. They're wrong. They cut across, gotta cut them off. Because with having your boundaries, you have to be able to talk about them and to be able to come across, because some people will respect your boundaries. Some things will respect your boundaries if you're willing to put the action to them. Some of them won't. And that's where you have to figure out the kind of the two hands of talking it through and respecting the ones who do respect your boundaries and letting the part of that go. Which kind of leads into the next question, which is how can I release what is holding me back? So interesting enough, we have the Strength card, which is this polar bear and deer, and then we have this goose in the Six of Swords that is being left behind by the other geese, but this goose is now left with the swords around him. So both of these, I'm going to start first with the Six of Swords, because like I was talking about earlier, the Six of Swords also asks, what are you willing to leave behind? What are you willing to close off and move forward? Because while Six of Swords also talks about the actual journey, the physical journey towards something else, it's also asking you the emotional and mental journey that you have on your own, which could be in your own life, where you're not necessarily moving from a different household, but maybe you're moving your mindset. And this could be with the boundaries that were mentioned in these questions over here, is how are you willing to let go of what has been hurt and letting go of that hurt to move forward. And in this, that strength comes out because when people think of strength, they think of it like the macho man. When someone says, how strong are you? You're thinking like muscular, the weight. But strength also comes to the mind and to the emotions. It's the idea that your strength is helping you stay afloat. It's helping you be able to move past things but not hold a grudge. Or to be courageous in leaving this part, leaving whatever you need to leave behind and taking that step forward towards where you want to go in life or where you want to be in life. It doesn't have to be you like going somewhere to do something. It could be just you leaving behind something really small that allows something in your current life to actually unlock. It's like a key that you've twisted because you've unlocked or because you've left it behind, and now you're unlocking that next door to your life. So that's where these cards kind of come in. And that's why it's asking you to leave that behind, to leave whatever that's been hurting or whatever's crossing your boundaries behind in order to move forward with your strength. And what happens when you do this is you actually kind of go out of the way and you get these cards, which the Four of Cups reversed looks like a little betta fish that's upside down in the fishbowl. And the Page of Pentacles is this like little glasses with this pig with glasses. And the Four of Cups usually is that apathetic, very sad and very solemn, very like just kind of like a sadder, you're kind of grieving what's been lost. And the Four of Cups reversed is now letting you kind of, especially with the Page of Pentacles being with it, it's moving out of the, oh, pity me, oh, this has happened, oh, poor me. And you're moving towards your more ambitious side that's like, okay, now that I've cleared this up and I've moved past it, I want to start taking my life by the reins and just going for it. Just go for whatever you want to do. You like, okay, I want to be a singer, and you just go for it by making your audience online and moving away from the judgment. Or another example is putting your foot down with a boss that hasn't been good to you. Maybe by doing that, you find a better job, or you find a better workforce team. There are also, this could be various different things, but this is what it pertains to you, is where you're being ambitious enough, and also methodically you're thinking, okay, how am I going to make this the best part of my life? How am I going to reach my dream life? And this ambition comes with the Page of Pentacles, because the page is usually that young child, like a young child or a young adult, where they're very they're usually new to the idea. You're not moving forward, you're coming up with this new idea. And so this is your new ambition, your new knowledge towards where you want to go. And with these extra cards that have come out, we have the Chariot, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So here is the Chariot, the Zebra, the Queen of Wands, which is this lioness, and the Knight of Cups. Now, before I start into this, my readings aren't pronoun specific, she or him. I try to go with they. So with these cards, especially the Queen of Wands, it's that kind of, I would say it's like a feminine, but it's like that fire power that you have in you, where they talk about you becoming the queen of your world. Well, you come out of that going, well, I'm not just a queen, I am my own world. Like, this is who I want to be, this is where I want to go. And the Chariot coming in with this, especially after we've had, the Page of Pentacles over here, it's that forward motion to get you to move forward into your better life, that dream life that you want to grasp so much. And so your Queen of Wands is that energy, that fiery, creative, happy energy that's like, I've got all of this, and I'm ready to take the reins and pull them in. I'm ready to move forward and go for it. And that's some fiery fire. That's definitely some strength behind that. And with that is your Knight of Cups. Now, your Knight of Cups, especially in tarot, is your romantic offers, your lovey-dovey offers, your abundance in love. And this is kind of like what a knight would be. A knight's riding on a horse and they're moving forward. There could be a message coming across where it could be towards your own self-love and becoming into this creative fiery power. This could also be just kind of a love offer that comes in as well. This could be different for each person, because with love, I know sometimes people go straight for, oh, it's romance, oh, becoming in a relationship. But love can also be finding your tribe, that you become like who you want to be, or finding in more self-love for yourself and treating yourself better. So this could be a message coming in revolving any of those things. And that message is riding that horse coming in as you're doing all of this, as you've had your home life to stable behind you, but you're putting your boundaries forward and releasing what needs to be left behind by those or things that have crossed those boundaries, using your strength to come forward and move out of apathy more into this ambitious person who wants to find their dream life, to take the reins, to move forward with the Chariot and to come into your full power and to find the love that surrounds you. That's kind of a summary of this entire reading. So I hope this makes sense for you guys, especially coming across the full moon and with Mercury Retrograde coming in as well. So if you do feel like this has resonated, feel free to leave a like or comment down below, just, saying, hey, if this resonated or part of it resonated. If it didn't, that's okay. But this is kind of the full moon reading. And I'm Heather, the Sunflower Witch. I do a little bit of various things on here. I do tarot, as you see, but I also do gaming, I do bookish content. I just kind of do whatever I want to make a video on. So if you feel like that seems like something you want to do, feel free to follow along. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!